Welcome back to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you too, Douglas. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good. I'm pretty thirsty. Trying to hydrate. Got 2 drinks. Got a cup of tea and a water today. I've had a special quest too. Like I can, for my bit of the week, I can do this, but then I got to stop for I say the horse because people are saving too much money by not hearing it, and then they're not putting their money on when the horse is running down the track and they're saving it. So they want to try and lose more money by backing my bit of the week.
Okay.
So I got to remember to do that.
Alright, should we start for last week?
Yeah, let's do that.
Good place to start. 2 winners. First, we had Solar Spain and Ireland.
Yeah, Broker's Maiden. Really well, really strong. Hopefully you're looking at it now. It's can you believe a 3-year-old going over 3,300 metres? And he did it in 3 minutes 30. Lots of threes.
Crazy stuff.
It's actually quite a fast time. Like, you put that over 3,200 metres, it's probably about, 3:23 or something. It's probably good enough to win most 2-mile cups in New Zealand. So he might have one more run in Ireland, and then he's heading down to Australia. Looks a very, very promising stayer for down there. Another one of our very successful imports from Ireland.
And then, as well as Solar Spain, we had Crystal Falls with a Pukekohe.
Yeah, and a very sentimental good one. Do you know why?
I don't know why. Why?
Antoinette, who works for us for 11 years, she has a share in that horse, and it's her first winner ever.
Very special.
Very special. So, but she actually got galloped on last year, and so she had about 9 months off. We have always liked this horse as a stayer, and I think now she's broken her maiden. I think she'll progress, and she'll love going even further.
And then finally, want to mention a horse which was not last week, but the week before.
No, it was last week.
Last week, sorry. It's a Tissue.
So unlucky in the Group 1.
So unlucky.
Yeah, she just she just couldn't get clear, and when she did get clear, she roared home best sectionals of the race. She got clear at the top of the straight. She got clear running. She would have won, I think, and had another Group 1. So another Group 1 placing, but she's going really well, and we'll see her again in Melbourne Cup week for 2 Group 1s.
Moving on to this week. On Saturday at Otaki Race 2, we have Patriots.
Yeah, probably likely scratching. She's fresh up and she's got a very wide barrier, so she'll have to get back and run home, and it makes it very difficult. There's a race for it at New Plymouth next week, so unless a bunch of horses come out, it should be a scratching. She did trial up very well, as you're seeing, and she will run well if she runs, but it just might be a waste of a run from that barrier. So unless it's scratching, she's likely to come out.
And then race 8 is Make Time.
Who's flying, like he's in career best form. He's going great. Looks a nice race from paper, 1,400 metres, small field, but looks like the track's going to be very hard. You can probably get away with 1 run on a firm track, but not 2. So next Saturday there's a $100,000 mile at Trentham, and it's meant to rain for 4 days in a row down there. So I think he'll likely come out if the track's going to be good, and go to Trentham on what looks like it might be a heavy track next week, which will suit him much better.
And
for
then
more prize money.
At LSE Race 5 is Pinkie Pie.
Very good horse, lightly raced, only 2 starts. She's second up. She's got an okay barrier draw. She'll probably settle midfield, but she's got a very good turn of foot. I think she's a distinct winning chance. The query being it's her first time at Ellerslie, and that can trip some horses up, but I think she's a very good extra chance.
And then race 6, Quality Time.
Just missed out on getting into the Livermore. He just ran a little bit fresh last start. You've seen the replay here, he ran 3rd, but he just actually got away a little bit on Sam Spratt. He could put about 5 lengths on the field down the back straight. And that just probably cost him late a touch. With that run under his belt, I think, from a nice draw, 2,100 metres suits. I think he'll like Ellerslie, he'll like a firm track. I think he's a really nice top 3 chance and can win.
And then race 8 is Apache Ann.
First up, so we'll need the run. She's trialled well going into this. Trialled well twice, so she's coming up very well. She's got a reasonable barrier draw, but I just think she might need it. She's going up to a mile for her first start. I think she'll run well, but I think she'll improve a lot off it.
And then race 9 is Imperial Impress.
Very, very unlucky and very good first up. Should have won, absolutely flew, couldn't quite get clear when she wanted to, otherwise she wins. Can see her probably settling sort of midfieldish, maybe a pair closer, and being very hard to beat. Good turn of foot, very progressive mare. The one question mark, I think, is she's been at LZ once right-handed and didn't perform, but that was as a 3-year-old in her first preparation. She may have just had enough. So I don't think it's a big negative, but it's only her second time right-handed. That's probably the only question mark, but she's very progressive and is a good winning chance.
And then at Randwick, race 1, moving on to Randwick, we have Roso.
5th in the Metropolitan last start, very progressive stayer in the Group 1 Metropolitan. Showing you the replay here, probably what you can't see is there's about 15 lengths, maybe 20 lengths off them at the 800. He had to make a big sustained solo run around them. He was entitled to get tired late, and he only just came to the end of his run the last sort of 50 metres or so, 50, 100 metres, and he ran 5th in a Group 1 after making up an enormous amount of ground. So the St. Ledger on Saturday, an extra couple of hundred metres, 2,600 metres, that holds absolutely no fears for him. He's got Barrier 1 in a small field, much better setup. He's a good chance. And there might be rain around too, and he certainly would not be worried about any rain.
And then at Eagle Farm, race 4, we have a Logan Street line.
Yeah, so in Blinker's first time, showing you a race here. It's from last year, but it was over 1,800 metres, which is the same distance. And I think this is his pet distance. So he's got a nice barrier drawer. He's got blinkers on. I can see a big step up in form from him. He's going to be over the odds, and I think we'll see a much better performance. He's a definite top 3 chance.
And then, sorry,
Sunday.
Yeah, we just did Logan Street line. Sorry, my brain just Friday, you know. So
fried on a Friday. That's
yeah.
fair enough. Fried chicken Friday.
Yeah, because usually do Thursday, you know, but my brain's just all over the place. Sunday, Ashburton, race 9, Freedom Reigns.
So, Fresh Up was actually quite a good run. Just had a bad barrier draw, got back, just couldn't quite get clear once she wanted to. Ran into a bit of traffic, wasn't actually beaten that far. You look at the replay, I think she's probably 2 heads from 4th or a neck from 4th. She's actually very close. So much better draw this week, gets up to a mile, which suits her much better. She can run well. She will improve for this run again, but she's a definite top 3 chance. With not much weight on her back either, I might add.
And then at Lismore, race 2, we have more Saintly.
Yeah, it goes to 2,100 metres, which really suits. Looks like there might be a bit of give in the track, which if there is, that would suit too. First up, showing the replay, he just looks fair here, but this is first up for a long time. It's 1,600 metres or 1,690, short of his best, and his best work was the last 100. He really started to get going home. This distance suits, it's a smaller field, nice barrier drawer, can see him improving, and he's a top 3 chance.
We move on to Bet of the Week, and this is a special Bet of the Week.
Well, because it's a special race.
So this race is known as the Everest.
No, it's not. It's the Caulfield Cup.
Oh,
Remember we were talking about
you
the
know,
Everest?
but that's because you said Everest first, and I was like, I was on the impression they're on the same day.
Everest richest race in Southern Hemisphere, $20 million.
So it is or isn't?
No, it's Caulfield Cup. It's $5 million. Still not bad.
You said Everest was on the same day.
It is.
Oh, it's just a different race.
Just a different race.
Yeah. So yeah, Caulfield Cup, and this is at Caulfield, obviously, race 9. I don't even know how to pronounce this horse, to be honest.
Sadate.
Sadate. Yeah, that's a pretty good. I mean, I don't know if we're experts, but I think that's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good. I think you pronounce it well.
So yeah, that's the horse.
Barrier 2, no weight on his back. European 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds by Australian time, have a very good record coming down in the spring. His form's excellent. It's superb, and I don't think it's a strong Caulfield Cup. He ran 5th in the Epsom Derby behind City of Troy, who's a superstar. And last start, people are knocking. They're going, he ran 3rd in a 4-horse field. This is a very, very good field. Jan Bruegel is unbeaten. He looks like he could be anything, and he was only 4 lengths off him. If Jan Bruegel was in this race, he'd be paying $1.40. So From barrier 2, I think this horse is a really good bet. I think he's over the odds in what is an even, but I would say lower quality Group Caulfield Cup than we've normally seen. So, Sadati is our bet of the week.
And that includes TubeTalk.
Thank you, Douglas. I shall look forward to seeing you next week.
For home, 2.5 furlongs to go. Under Wayne Lorden, persistent and now striking the front of Soul of Spain and Dylan Brown McMonigal, who have kicked down the hill from Double Agent. In third place is Sanctity of Space as they race to the final furlong, and it is Soul of Spain out in front from Double Agent, who has now been pressed for the second by Sanctity of Space, but there's no catching Soul of Spain. This long-time maiden is going to make the breakthrough under Dylan Brown McMonigal.